Okay, friends. We're back in the closet today. We're back in the real closet today. And we're gonna be talking about another form of physical media. Woohoo! I hope you guys loved the last video. We'll be talking about movies and stuff, but we're gonna be talking about something a little different this time. My name is Jackson Hunt. I love physical media. I think that holding a physical item is way more fun than playing a song on Spotify or turning on a movie on Netflix. I love owning the physical thing because no one can take it from me, and because I get to show it off, and I think that's cool. Today we're going to be talking about records, and specifically what vinyls you are likely to hear me play at the function. If you're at my house, people are hanging out, these are 10 vinyls that you're the most likely to hear me play. Low-key not in order, just like I went through all my records and I grabbed 10. Number one, and not in any order, is, that's very good, You're Gonna Miss It All by Modern Baseball. This is just a immaculate Midwest emo album with great energy. It is a start to finish record, and that's really important for me that you'll see on this list is these are albums without skips. Really? Gotta make sure that's right. Yeah, these are albums without any skips. These are albums that you can play from front to back without having to worry about a stinker song coming up. You can just let this play in the background and everyone's gonna be having a good time. So, this album is absolutely immaculate. I love it so much. A couple highlights are Apartment and Fine Great, but genuinely from top to bottom, two good things. Your Graduation, like the A and the B side of this are both incredible. So you're definitely gonna be flipping over this vinyl, playing both sides. Again, the energy in the Midwest emo punk pop-ish sound is so good. Modern Baseball is a band that just represents everything that's good about Midwest emo and that genre. Now disbanded, but so we'll never get that tour that I've always wanted to go on and go see them live. But genuinely such a beautiful, fantastic album. If you haven't heard it, please give it a spin. Some of these albums are going to be a bit more popular, a bit less popular, but this one, every time I put it on, people really like it. And a lot of my friends, it's their favorite band of all time. So much love to Modern Baseball. I miss Modern Baseball. Next up on the list is one that I think a lot of people probably have in their consistent rotations when playing house like music at their house when people come over and hang out, especially for vinyl lovers. It's Mac Miller's Circles, or Circles by Mac Miller. This album is so good for playing like past 8 p.m. Oh my gosh, like if you guys are playing board games or everyone's just chilling, like having a drink, hanging out, if it's coffee or tea hour, Circles by Mac Miller is just from start to finish absolutely beautiful and flawless. A couple highlights off this one is Once a Day, Circles, and then I would say Wood or Complicated. This album has pretty consistent energy throughout the whole of it. This album that came out after he died. This is probably the first album that I've actually cried to. It's just a beautiful album. I'm sure a lot of people have heard it and have their favorite picks, but genuinely this is a masterpiece, especially in the like R&B hip hop world. Mac Miller just rises above the competition and creates a perfect album here. So much love to Mac. Going to a similar genre as the first album, we have In the Aeroplane Over the Sea. This is, I'm sure a lot of people like recognize the cover of this one. The cover itself is pretty like, it's cool in and of itself. Neutral Milk Hotels In the Aeroplane Over the Sea, which is actually the reason that I selected this one. One, it's a really good album with very unique sounds, strong guitar, very beautiful, like good, awesome, unique vocals. It's also me and my dear wife's first dance song, In the Aeroplane Over the Sea, and so I love playing this vinyl, getting to dance with my wife. But also it's just a really like, I don't know, something about it flows so well from start to finish. Like it kind of feels all like one song really well. With still very good dynamics and highs and lows and stuff like that. It's not one like tune, but it is very similar, and it feels like a very complete project because of that. Most people know the King of Carrot Flowers, Holland 1945, or of course, as I mentioned, In the Aeroplane Over the Sea. So it's just a beautiful record. This one doesn't look unique at all, so I'm not gonna like flex it. It's just black. I'm not mistaken. I think that they actually didn't get popular until 4chan found them, but I might be wrong on that. This is a wonderful album that, boom, a lot of people don't see coming on this. I believe it's called Summer Days, if I'm not wrong. Timely, but it's by Anri. I do know that. This is called Timely by Anri, or Anri, depending on how you're supposed to pronounce it. I got this record when we went to Japan, and it was one of my prized possessions. It's hard to find a full record of good city pop, and this is absolutely one of them. Anri, or Anri, absolutely kills it. It's got this beautiful blue disc. People love hearing this one, especially a lot of people that don't know city pop or don't Haven't really heard city pop as a genre. A lot of the people that haven't listened to a whole ton of music, they actually really like that album because it's just so fun and upbeat. Her vocals are gorgeous, and I would call it the defining city pop album for sure. Okay, next up is kind of a more modern one. We've only really had one album that came out recently, which is Circles, which is still like 5 years ago, probably, maybe more now. But this one is Tyler Childers' Purgatory. Purgatory. This is a great album, and I think actually maybe some people are going to get caught off guard by there being country on here. Again, I try and keep my music with a high variety. Sometimes I fail on that, as you'll see later. But usually, if I'm playing an album, vinyl especially, I feel like country and folk is really good for a house vinyl vibe. There's no better country singer, at least currently, than Tyler Childers. This album, specifically Purgatory, features Lady May, Universal Sound, and Feathered Indians. Feathered Indians, of which is one of my favorite songs of all time. He has a very almost emo-y voice and cadence with his country songs, and maybe that's why I like it a lot. I don't know, he sounds very raw and genuine, and his guitar playing is beautiful, and people just love it. And so since people love it, I play it a lot. As simple as that. He's great to dance to. I really love Tyler Childers. If you know anything about me, you knew this one would be coming up. It's probably my favorite. It's probably my most played record. The Freewheelin' Bob Dylan. If you don't own this record and you like records, I think you're just kind of ridiculous. Bob Dylan's the GOAT. There's no question about that to me. He's my favorite artist to listen to. He's probably my favorite artist in general. I think he's immaculate. He's prophetic. He's an incredible talent. On the back here, it is a dissertation on each of the songs and what they mean and what they're about, which I just think is so cool and beautiful. Bob Dylan has released so many wonderful albums. This one is my favorite. He's just so wonderful. The way he plays music really speaks to me. I just connect to him really well. I think everyone that I play him for really loves him. He's great for background music especially. Bob Dylan always seems to come on when I'm having a meaningful conversation with someone. He's like a beacon of meaning, and I think that's really cool. I love Bob Dylan so much, so had to make the list. The Freewheelin' Bob Dylan. This is the only record on here that isn't just a straight up album. This one's really special to me and one of the coolest finds I think I've ever found. It is NPR's Tiny Desk Concert with Mac Miller. It's blue, beautiful. He only plays 3 songs on here. Small Worlds, What's the Use in 2009. It's about 23 minutes if I remember correctly. But this is a video that I go back to so often that when I saw the chance to buy the vinyl, I just absolutely had to get it. There's something unexplainably beautiful about his Tiny Desk Concert. I think a lot of people of my generation and on the younger end of the next generation of millennials, and I do mean the younger end, really understand and connect to. Something about Mac Miller as a person was so genuine and honest, and his Tiny Desk Concert really reflects that raw emotion. And so having the chance to own it on vinyl and play it when people are here is just so beautiful. And it's a great album. Him and Thundercat being on the same tiny desk is so wonderful. The musical connection between those two just sounds off throughout this whole vinyl. So this is the only non-official album one, but I love it so much. On the back it reads, "Thank you guys for giving me a space to play music with my friends and have fun. Love always, Mac Miller." Okay, we are doing another kind of old school album here. This is from my uncle and my dad are going to love this one. It's Different Class by Pulp. Pulp only came into my life probably a couple of years ago now, 2 I think. But I did get to see them in concert, which I don't think that's true of anyone else on these 10 albums. So this is the only one that I've seen in concert. And gosh, Pulp is so good and so fun. Their energy is so cool. They're mysterious and they have this cool mystique. As a band, their vibe is really unique and special. And the music they were making was really ahead of its time, I'd say. It is definitely in the same genre as Depeche Mode and maybe Tears for Fears. It's the best genre of the 80s and the 90s. Shoot. Alright, well, I'm forgetting. Some of my favorite songs off this album specifically are Disco 2000, which is one of my favorite songs of all time. Common People is also absolutely wonderful. Sorted for Ease and Wiz. It's a really good album, start to back. This is Pulp, Different Class. It's a great album that I usually will play, if we're playing board games or if maybe we're playing a game on the Wii. This is a very fun album, so I play it when people are having fun. Okay, next up is another album that is connected to my wedding. This is probably my favorite. No. It's one of my favorite solo projects of all time. It is Birdie by Slaughter Beach Dog. This album is very, very, very beautiful and good. It has only 10 songs. It's a short album. They're all performed by Jake Ewald. Start to finish, it's immaculate. It is cleaned up by one of the last songs of an album I've ever heard, which is Acolyte, which is the song that me and my wife walked back down the aisle, and it played in real time. It was beautiful. This project, you just toss it on, and it's beautiful. You get enraptured in it. It is a album for genuine emotional moments. It's an album for love and friendship. It's just a beautiful album. He's also the lead singer of, I believe, the lead singer of now broken up band Modern Baseball. I think that he just focuses on this now more than ever. Slaughter Beach Dog is also a very good band. I played it a lot in my old flat that I used to live in, and I think I tossed it on like every time, and people by the end of it were definitely knowing all the lyrics. Okay, last album, and this just kind of happened this way. It's probably the one I play the most, if I'm being honest. No, I've said that. It's American football. It's American football. And if you know anything about anything, you know American football is American football. You know what an impact it was on the musical scene. Probably seen that one 1999 basement concert, start to finish, just perfect. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Every single song is perfect. The vocals are immaculate. It's the greatest breakup album of all time. You put this on in the background, and it takes you to another world. It's glorious. It's beautiful. The instruments and the vocals and the rhythm is also wonderful and beautiful. I bet this is funny for musical people hearing a non-musically talented guy talking about music, but it speaks to my soul. I don't know what else you want me to say to you. I don't even really have a favorite off this one. I guess maybe The Summer Ends, or when I'll See You When We're Both Not So Emotional. It's just a great album. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I've always wanted to make the pilgrimage to the American Football House, but I haven't been able to yet. This is definitely a fall-based album that I play all the time. So those are 10 of my favorite albums that I have on vinyl that I play the most often. There's probably albums up here that I like way more, but I do play those the most often. Unsurprisingly, a lot of them are like chill, laid back albums, because if people are hanging out, that's usually what you're playing. I hope you guys like this form of content. Once again, maybe I'll make another video like this. Maybe I'll do books or board games or something. Or more albums, I don't know. Yeah, just let me know what you guys like. I love making videos for you guys.